Hey, welcome to another episode of Ugly Marketing. Pardon me, another Facebook Live. And today I wore this shirt specifically because this is what we're going to be talking about. Now, first, the shirt. It says never, can't see because of my goatee, never, never, never give up. Never, never, never give up. That's actually based on a quote from Winston Churchill. I don't know what you think about Winston Churchill. Some people love him, some people hate him. I don't really care one way or the other what you think about him. What I care about is something that he said that is actually very insightful and very good advice. And you're going to see how it ties into ugly marketing very shortly. Okay, so what did he say? He said, never give in, never give in, never, 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 in nothing, great or small, large or petty. Never give in except to convictions of honor and good sense. Never yield to force. Never yield to the apparently overwhelming might of the enemy. Okay, so business owners oftentimes refuse to give up on something because they like it, because it feeds their ego, because they want whatever they're working with to be true, whatever the reason. There's all kinds of reasons business owners do stupid shit all the time. Continue on a marketing campaign that's not paying off, even when they are shown objectively based on the numbers it's not paying off. They still say, no, we're making money from that. We have to be making money from that. No. Now, that's the basis of ugly marketing. One of the foundational principles of ugly marketing is test fast and throw it away. So you do a marketing piece, you test it. One of three things can happen. Number one, it works. It's fantastic. Hey, what's going on, John? Number one, it works. It's fantastic. Number two, it doesn't work at all and you throw it away. Or number three, it works a little bit and it's worth taking the time to modify, test, tweak, etc. Those are the only three things that can happen in a test. And if number two happens, if it doesn't work, you throw it away. Well, you just said never give up. No, I said never give up except in matters of honor or good sense. And it doesn't make good sense to take a failing marketing campaign and keep trying to use it. Just make something new. Just do something new. Do it quicker, get something new out there, and get something that works ugly, and then you can try to make it work better once it gets by making it pretty. Although you might find that ugly actually works better anyway, but that's a different story. Next, business owners oftentimes the good honor. Let's deal with good. Obviously, and I shouldn't have to say this, but obviously, if you are, if you're doing something and you realize what you're doing is unethical or not honorable, then you got to stop. And you don't just keep doing it because you always did it. You don't want to admit you're wrong. You admit you're wrong. You stop doing it, and you go on about your life. That's it. So when you're testing, the other thing about good sense, never give up. Always try. I've known business owners who take the same marketing campaign and work on it for months and months and months or years, trying to tweak this little bit, tweak that little bit, get a little bit more out of it. When if they'd have taken that effort, that time and effort, and just said, okay, this is working good enough. Now let's create another campaign that will get big numbers, that'll turn big numbers. First campaign turns big numbers. Instead of trying to tweak and squeeze a little bit more out of it, create another campaign that can turn big numbers. Get the one working acceptably, go on to the next one. Now you say, well, aren't you supposed to always be testing? Look, if you're Citibank and you're mailing 1 million, 2 million, 10 million pieces of mail a week or a month or whatever, sure, you want to test every single variable. But if you're the average local business and you're using direct mail to customers or even direct mail for lead generation to non-customers or non-prospects, you're not mailing enough. I don't care if you're mailing 10,000 pieces a month, 50,000 pieces a month. You're not mailing enough. At some point, the word choice in paragraph 3 of the sales letter is not going to make any big returns. What will make big returns is a new campaign. So don't yield unless it's in matters of common sense. So use your common sense. If the marketing campaign's not working, scrap it. If something's not working, scrap it. How do you know it's not working? Or if it is working, you got to know your numbers. Another foundational precept of ugly marketing. This stuff is not radical stuff, but it's stuff that people have forgotten, unfortunately, in the business world. So follow your numbers. If something's working, great. If it's not working, get rid of it. If you already have a marketing campaign that's working, then create another marketing campaign that works and turns big numbers. Don't worry about trying to tweak this campaign for 0.5% or 0.1% or something like that. Unless, like I said, if you're mailing, 500,000 pieces a week or 1 million pieces a week, then sure, you want to test everything. But most business owners that I deal with, most people are going to be watching my videos are not in that category. Some of them are mailing 10, 15, 20,000 a month, sure, 100,000 a month. Sure, there's some big mailers, but they're not in the $1 million mailer a week or 10 million a month program. So don't get it working good. Create another campaign to bring in the clients that it's not working with. And of course, obviously, if you realize something you're doing is not on the up and up, then stop doing it and fix it. So that's it. Never give up. Never give up. Never give up. Except in matters of honor or common sense. So know your numbers, be smart, and don't get married to anything. If it's working, keep doing it. And okay, one last thing. I apologize. It just jumped into my head. The other problem, right? Just the opposite is just a bigger problem. So business owners get attached to a marketing campaign and they refuse to let that marketing campaign go even though it's not working. The other one is business owners have a marketing campaign that works and then they stop using it because they're bored of it or they're tired of it or everybody's seen that 1 million times or my whole market's seen that. As long as the numbers work, keep working it. Never, never, never give up. All right? Go make some money. Talk to you later.